afternoon, everyone. So glad that you are with us today on Alive with Kesha. And I'm your girl, Kesha Brody. We're sharing stories of triumph, victory, and overcoming. And I have a great guest for you today, a live story from motivational speaker Antonia Sanders out of Columbia, South Carolina, by way of Minnesota. Antonio, so good to see you today. Thank you for being here.
Great having you. Thanks for having
Good.
me.
And how are you on this day? Beautiful day out here in South Carolina.
I was blessed. No, most definitely. It's beautiful out here and everything.
Yes, indeed. Now, Antonia, we're living in a trying time with this pandemic, and everyone has been on shelter down. I know that you've been had to go out and about in the public. How are you maintaining your sanity and your wellness during this trying time?
Well, it just like basically coming second nature. Like you got to be prepared for everything. I was once told, in order if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So like that's just dealing with anything in life. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You ain't got to get ready for the, what the unseen eye. You ain't got to get ready for it. You're gonna hit it head on. So
That's right. That's right. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
no
Did you
doubt.
have experiences over the course of your life that caused you to have to stay in this stay ready mode?
Well, I come from a environment of you have to vent for yourself. You have to what I'm saying, like be a role model. You have to be a leader. You have to be a father even when you ain't a father. You got to be brothers and sisters to like not of blood of kin, if you understand what I'm saying. So like, it's like breathing, waking up, breathing, and taking the fresh air. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just stay prepared, stay ready. So like, this is nothing. Of course, if you believe in God, you know what I mean, everything else gonna work anyway. So like, you know, you just got to stay ready for just anything, stay on your toes, and keep your eyes open.
That's certainly valid and important in today. A lot of times people are just after self and thinking about self, but you said something powerful. Sometimes you have to be a father when you're not a father, or a brother, when you're not a brother. And so we have to be each other's kind of keeper and eyes for others, not just only for ourselves.
No
So
doubt,
what
no
keeps
doubt.
you motivated?
Excuse me.
What keeps you motivated?
Um, this life, basically just life itself. When you got to, and I'm pretty sure we all know about paying bills. Uh, if you're basically doing it all by yourself or whatever, you know what I mean. You're gonna strive to you're gonna do all means necessary to take care of your family, or take care of yourself. So like it's just like a motivation, like to do what you want, do what you need to do before you can do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So like it just keep me motivated is by doing what I got to do, and taking one step at a time, dream after dream.
Mhm.
So
Did you
no doubt.
have dreams as a young person that you're actually seeing come to pass or that you're working towards now?
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of speak. There's a lot of things I want to do, a lot of things I dream of doing. On the behalf of like writing books, you know what I mean. I'm a big, great reader. Like I love to read. I read so many books that inspired me. Tyrese, How to Get Out Your Own Way. Believe it or not, George Meyer. Battlefield of the Mind, because that's where everything started, is from the mind. So um, of course, anything and everything Jay-Z ever done. I was a big follower of him by his life story. I can relate to that, and not only that, what I'm saying, the before and the after picture. That's basically what I'm saying. And uh, Mandela. He done a number, multiple years for do your research. He was in I don't think a 6x8. I think it was something smaller than that. You know what I mean? And came out 30 some odd years later or whatever. And the rest is history. So like great minds, people like that right there. You know, Barack Obama, he went to like building things from ground up. For being in the community, elbow to elbow with his people, and becoming the president of the United States. So what I mean, it's so much. It's so much positive.
I like that. You have a wonderful story of starting over and of new beginnings. What would your advice be to someone who has to start over, someone who's starting from the ground up? How do you keep pushing?
Well, first of all, knowing yourself, believing in you, like you know who you are before anybody else can tell you who you. Can't nobody tell you ain't this or you ain't that or you ain't gonna amount to nothing or whatever the case might be. Only you know that. You know what I'm saying? So like you got to sometimes you got to motivate yourself. You can't it's good to give pats on the back or whatever, people, uplifting you and motivating you or whatever. But like it starts within yourself. You should be your own motivation, your own drive, So, you can do anything and everything you ever put your mind to,
Mm.
Yeah, and a lot of people say it ain't what you know is who you know. Well, true and to a certain degree, but it's like it's who you know within yourself. That's where it started, yourself. Once you can control yourself, then everything else is history.
Did you always feel this way, or were these seeds instilled in you by someone or something?
Well, what's the experience? I lost my mom when I was at a young age, a very young age. I lost my mother at a very young age, and when you lose someone that's dearly to you, like you can't prepare for that, especially when you were young, or when I was young, like I'm thinking my mama gonna come back, in my childhood head, but in my mind, really, my mindset. But like as I got older, that's when I started grieving because I had to grow up fast. I had to face things and face challenges that I had to prepare as I went on in life. So like that's strength all by itself, figuring things out, basically learning the hard way sometime, not taking advantage of opportunities and stuff, not falling through college or whatever the case might be, maybe running through thinking you got friends, but they really ain't your friend. They just around you. I mean, we all know that story. They only around you for what you have or what you're doing for them or whatever. It's a learning experience,
Mm-hmm.
overcoming your situation, getting out your own way, overcoming your situation and hitting it head forward, not feeling sorry for yourself. That's my power,
Mm-hmm.
That would keep me moving.
Wow, not feeling sorry for yourself and getting out of your own way. A lot of us fail to realize that sometimes we're our own problem, and
No.
we need to move out of the way. And I'm sorry about your mom, but I know she will be proud of who you have become and the lessons that you've learned and how you're using them. I know you got some great things planning and coming forth. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, I have a lot going on. Just one step at a time. I'm trying to well, I ain't trying 'cause that's negative, but like do a lot of motivation speaking, and reaching out, giving back to the communities and so forth on.
Yeah, giving back is powerful. It is part of that principle of reaping and sowing. Um,
Basically, yeah, right. No doubt.
Yeah. And who's your targeted audience for your motivational speaking?
Basically like schools, communities, churches, or during this corona, like it's kind of like slowing down a whole lot of things as of right now. But like places like that, just getting my voice heard and like being an eye opener to a whole lot of not just the youth, but like grown men and women. I feel as if we don't have enough of this. People need to like step outside the box and be truthful with themselves. You know what I mean? Like not being afraid on the image. It ain't all about the image. It's about what laughed within you. So that's what it's all about.
That's
If I
powerful.
can save one, if I can speak and save one, that's all that matters. Each one teach one.
Mm-hmm. What happens when you're faced with your truth and you don't like what you see? Then what?
You got to deal with it, regardless of what. Because at the end of the day, when you wake up and look in the mirror, who in that mirror with you? Only you. So you got to, find strength within yourself. Pray to the high power, or whatever your beliefs might be, and keep stepping. Keep marching. Because every door in life ain't gonna never be. Sometimes you got to force a door open. And if a door get jammed, go through the back door.
Make it happen, huh?
You got to make it happen, If you're hungry, what you gonna do? You're gonna eat. So you got to make it happen.
By any means necessary, huh?
That's right.
That's right. Antonia, I really appreciate all of your words of wisdom and your tips. We're looking forward to hearing you speak, your motivational speaking coming out. As we get ready to close out, you have a lot of folks who are still sitting at home, and then you have those who are having to go out to work, and you have some cities that are opening. People need to go about life probably a little bit differently. What words of advice would you have for them in trying to make it day by day, even as life as we know it has changed?
Basically, like it just. I mean, I don't know about it. I don't know the one beliefs, but like read your Bible, read your Quran, read whatever belief you're like. Ain't nothing new under the sun. So like, basically, like just keep your eyes open. Be very cautious of your surroundings. Take of course, take more care of your hygienes and stay prepared. And I know a lot of cities throughout the world is like open back up, but like still be cautious about things and stuff and your surroundings and walk in faith and not by sight. You feel me? And like
Walk by faith and not by sight. I like that. Be cautious, everyone, in your words of wisdom. Everyone, let's take heed. Let's make sure that we're safe, make sure that we are cautious, and make sure that we are being truthful to ourselves. Everyone, thanks for watching. This is the Live with Kesha. You can find us on Facebook and LinkedIn on Mondays and Fridays. Follow me to get those show times. Everyone, stay healthy, stay well, and walk in victory. Thank you, Antonia.
you're welcome.